What's going on today, everybody? We're back in the fish room, and on today's video we are going to be scaping our Platy tank here at the bottom. But what I want to do is no wood, and also no wood. It's just going to be strictly rocks. I don't know, that's called a thing. It's like iwagumi, something. I can't remember what type it is, but just strictly rocks and plants. That's it. No wood, just rocks. And I'm thinking we're going to steal some of this pearl weed in the axolotl tank, and we're going to steal some guppy grass because there is an absolute jungle in the axolotl tank. And I mean jungle. Like, jungle is an understatement almost of how much guppy grass is in there. We also will probably throw some with the goldfish down there. I do need to find some more fancy goldfish to throw in there because we only got 4. One did pass. One Eye Willie did pass, unfortunately. There was a little section there where he didn't swim right for a while, and I kept having to help him get back down. But he passed, so we only have 4 fancies right now. So yeah, we need to pick up some more or try and breed them. I don't know. Maybe the guppy grass will give them somewhere to put their eggs. I don't know. But yeah, main objective is the Platy tank today. I'll give you guys an update on the guppy tank. Looks about the same, really. Plant growth is established, and it's just slowly growing. I probably need to keep up on some fertilizer in the water column. But other than that, it's looking pretty good. We did have a couple melt. The longer, it wasn't, what was that? It was like a mini money wort or something like that. But that's the only thing that melted back. Everything else looks good. This sword randomly sprouted another baby sword off of it. But I'll kind of show you the guppy tank, what we're going to work with the Platy tank, the jungle of stuff we're going to steal from. So, let's show you. Alright, so this is the tank we're working with today. Not a whole lot of plants at the bottom, just pretty much strictly guppy grass and maybe a random anubias there that doesn't know if it wants to grow or not. Probably won't. Maybe once I get it replaced, it might do a little bit better. Skunk cories doing their thing, skunking. Platies doing their thing. I actually kind of like those orange ones that are different. I think it's actually cool. We'll just see what happens when they breed, because I don't really know. And a random orange Venezuelan cory there. That's the tank we're working on. We got a couple more rocks that we're gonna add there. Nothing too crazy. They're going to be a little bit different texture, but I think it'll work good. Look at that molly. Do you guys see that? Or Platy. That thing is a monster. I'd call that girl a female. She just went back in there. She just went right back in there. She's a monster. Hey, there's another baby. So yeah, this is doing well. Look at that monster. Look at her. Oh my gosh. Look at her. Give me a profile, girl. Oh, you see her compared to them other ones? Oh my gosh. But yeah, here's the guppy tank. Still looking gorgeous. Sword's doing well back there. Snails are plentiful as usual. Guppies are insane as usual. But yeah, this tank still looks good. And then that sword that sprouted another sword out of it. We're just going to snip that sword right there, and we're going to throw her down in here. But yeah, shrimp are doing good, still reproducing, and there's still no male in here, and they're still just reproducing like crazy. Shrimp are doing good. Focus, get out of there, guppy. Shrimp are doing amazing. Not as many shrimp, I don't think. Oh, maybe I'm lying. There's a shrimp there. There's shrimp back there. But yeah, maybe I do need to feed a little bit more like shrimp food. But the snails, man, the snails just eat it anyway. I need to try and eliminate a little bit of snail problem. But I'll show you what all the plants that we're stealing from this axolotl tank. I mean, it's insane. Look at this. Check this out. So yeah, remember the trees that I had there with the, whatchamacallit, with the Java moss? Remember that? Remember that right there? Yeah, I just put a little bit of guppy grass in here about, what, say, a month or two ago. That's what it looks like, man. Like, what in the world are we doing? Like, is that not the craziest thing ever? Like, look, we got a boy just chilling up in here. Just vibing in there. But I'm sorry, buddy. You're a female, actually. She's just vibing up there, and I'm gonna take it down because I want my trees back. And then we are gonna take some of this pearl weed. I mean, look at that stuff. Absolutely bushing out. You can see, I don't know if you guys can see it there. You can kind of see it chaining there. It's gonna be perfect. We'll steal just a little bit, not too much. As you can see, I do have some there, but like I said, this is just blocking a whole bunch of light. I do have a little bit here as well. Again, this is kind of blocking some light. You can see a little bit of Java moss in here, right here. But again, the guppy grass is insane. So yeah, we're gonna steal the guppy grass from there, put more of it down in the goldfish tank, but more focused on our platy tank. So yeah, that's kind of the plan. We will steal some frog bit from the from the stock tank. Because I mean, look at this stuff. So much of it. There's so much guppy grass in there too. But I took a whole bunch of it out to try and get some of these stem plants to come back. I mean, they're working their way back. I do need to keep up on my fertilizer so it grows rapidly. But yeah, that's the plan for today. Platy tank, but our Phantom is out. Look at him. What up, Danny? Phantom, what up, buddy? Why are you so bright? The camera just thinks you're so bright, dude. He's gorgeous. Where's our tiger shoving? Look at our boy. He always hangs up in that stuff. And his belly, always so big. And then our Danny Phantom, just looking so good all the time. What up, Rod? What up, buddy? Crazy Rod. And then yeah, everything's doing good over here. We got some Mexican crayfish. Kinda cool. We are going to try and breed them. I mean, I think they kind of just do their own thing, right? But we have 6 in there. Plus these Galaxy Rasboras. They look so good. Just absolutely gorgeous. It doesn't even show their pattern. Anyways, enough of that. We do need to escape this tank. I mean, look at these angels. Just gorgeous. They're getting so big. No eggs yet. I believe we have a pair there, though, as well as a pair here. Maybe a pair there. I'm serious. I don't know how I got lucky to have these pairs. I really don't know. But we're going to see. Let's see if our axolotl's hanging out. There's a gold vampire pleco you never get to see. Got out of the way, buddy. We never get to see our gold vampire plecos. Just beautiful fish. You can see the tail there. That's more of the body. Absolute gorgeous fish. It'd be nice to get those to breed, huh? Now our axolotl, I don't know where our axolotl is. I'm sure he'll be out and about shortly. He's usually hiding in here somewhere. But yeah, let's get to aquascaping this. Pull some of that out. Look at that female. She is so big. That female is like absolutely insane. Look at her compared to the male. That is crazy, huh? Don't forget our Giardini, man. He's doing great. Eating shrimp like it's his job. But yeah, enough talking. Let's get you put on the tripod, and we'll get to kind of aquascaping and cleaning this up a little bit. Make it look a little better, huh? Let's get right to it, baby. All right, let's get to stealing some of this guppy grass, huh? That is a massive clump of Java fern. We're gonna use that in the tank too. That thing is huge. See the size of my hand? That's nuts. We're definitely gonna be using this as well. All right, you guys are not gonna believe. I have like almost a half bucket of this stuff. Maybe not half, maybe a quarter. Like that is a lot. And it's like packed down in there. A giant flat of Java moss, a whole bunch of pearlweed, and then that thing. Put it down in the comments, what is that thing? So yeah, those are nice easy plants that we're gonna throw in this tank with some rocks. We just need to figure out what we're doing with the rocks. Probably keep the guppy grass that's in there right now. That guppy grass, we'll probably just toss in the goldfish tank and maybe in the 1,000-gallon pond. Sounds like a plan to me. Let's get after it. Okay, let's remove this guy. Okay, we should probably turn this bubbler down because this man is ripping. Yeah, calm down a little bit there, buddy. There you are. All right. Now, guppy grass I'm not going to touch. I'm kind of just going to leave it in there. Let's sit down here and see what I'm thinking. Honestly, the rocks don't bother me too much. But I think what I want to do is I kind of like how the center is. I think the guppy grass, I don't like that the guppy grass kind of just floats in there, you know? I don't enjoy that. So I think we're gonna pull most of the guppy grass out at the beginning. I think I'm gonna try and plant the guppy grass in the substrate to hold it in place. I think that might be my strat. Like just kind of ball it up into bunches and just stuff it in the substrate, and so then it grows. Like imagine if the whole back was just pretty much like all green with guppy grass. Okay, that's what we're doing. Let's do it. Okay, we're gonna scoop all this out. Once this, oh, don't get out of there, fish. Once this is all scooped out, we're gonna be good to go. All right, so we got most of the guppy grass out. Oh, my knee. What we're going to do is then, honestly, the rocks are in a good spot. I don't think I need to add any more. If I add any more, I think it's gonna throw off the equilibrium of the tank, you know? So I'm thinking guppy grass stuffed into the back. I mean like giant sprigs of it. I'm gonna get rubber bands, rubber band them together so they can't come off. Or I have like those lead sinker things that'll hold them down at the bottom. Just giant bundles of it. Let's do it. Now we got these lead strips, right? We got these lead strips, yeah? We're just gonna take a giant handful of guppy grass. Okay, we got a monster handful here, yeah? Big ol' handful. Now these little pieces fall off. That's fine, because it'll actually get stuck back in the guppy grass that we just planted. I'm thinking if I just grab it at the base and plant that, shake off the excess that's not there, because for some reason this stuff always wants to break up. Shake off the excess. One side will get planted and one side won't. And then we'll be chilling. Wrap it at the bottom here. See? Shake, 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 shake. Honestly, we probably could have not shook it because like it's all gonna stay together anyway. Okay, but just in case, you shake it. And we're gonna plant this side down. It's gonna look a little something like that. Let's see what we get. Tickle me sideways. Look at her. All right, we're gonna do that about, I don't know, 7 more times. See how she looks in the back. All right, we got our whole line of guppy grass in the back. A couple floaters, but if anything, those will settle. If anything, those will settle in the back, and that'll be mint, because it'll all get stuck in the back. So what I'm going to do is as it grows up, I'm going to trim like the outside so it doesn't bush. I'm gonna get it to grow up like a wall. As I trim it off, that's what we'll do. We'll try and grow it as a wall, not so much as a bush. We'll grow it as a wall, just straight up, and then I'll just keep trimming the sides, get that all cleaned up, and that should be looking pretty good. Now, we have our giant thing of Java moss, which I'm thinking we're putting it smack dab on this rock. Yeah, we're literally going to cover this whole rock with it. I might break some off and try and cover like that rock there, just to give it a little more texture, you know, just give it a little texture. But yeah, let's get to doing that. Should be easy peasy lemon squeezy, because it's literally just a mat. Look at that. Beautiful. And that rock is like pretty coarse. It's where like I can kind of just rub it. If I just bury some of these little tails here, it'll actually hold it on that rock a little bit better for me. I could get some twine and just secure it there, but I think maybe if I just tuck it in this crease here, but I kind of want it to wrap around like that, like literally just cover that up. But I don't know if it's gonna do it. Here we go. Here's what we'll do. We'll jam it on the back side of this rock, and it'll actually slowly work its way over. No, I'm not liking that either. Let's just fork it in this thing. This thing's kind of like a knife anyway. We'll just stab it in there. Oh yeah. Yeah, and we'll kind of let the Java moss like kind of carp it a little bit. That could look all right. Yeah, let's see what that. That's looking pretty decent actually. Just use that kind of as like a carpeting. Yeah, that actually looks all right. I don't mind that. It looks a little messy in the back because of the guppy grass, but once that guppy grass thickens up, there's literally no stopping it. It's gonna look like a perfect green wall. It's gonna look so good. All right, let's try and get this pearl weed in, and then whatever this thing's trying to be. You guys know what that thing is? Put it down in the comments. It's like a stem plant, but not like super stem. I don't know. I only had the one in there. We're just gonna plant it in there and let it rock. And now for the pearl weed. They're really long. So what we'll be able to do is break them up. I do want to keep them a little longer. So hopefully the cories don't like completely rip them out, you know? Try and plant them like extra deep. So hopefully the cories don't rip them out. I don't know how much luck we'll have because they just love ripping it out. Anything that you want to have carpeting, they'll just rip it out for fun. Because it's just like so silly goofy of them, you know? I love how silly goofy hot it is in here. It's like so warm in here. It's so silly. Get it? Long sleeve shirt is so silly of me to have worn. Such a silly lad I am. Yeah, we're just going to do tufts. So hopefully it carpets a little bit faster. Ain't got to be perfect. I got time. But hopefully the cories don't pluck it out. Money. We'll put our frog bit back in that we took out. Trust me, we have plenty more. Now, like, I wanted to keep this build, like, pretty simple. I didn't want to do a whole lot to it, because I wanted to show you guys that you don't need to do a whole lot to a tank. Like, you don't have to spend a boatload of money to make it look good. Like, that tank is going to look good tomorrow. I'm telling you, once everything settles down, everything clears up, the sponge filter clears everything up in the water column, that thing's going to look A1. I'll show you guys. I'll show you guys tomorrow. To end this video off, what this tank looks like. Easy. Easy money. But yeah, plenty of breeding going to go on in there. They're going to love it. I'm sure of it. So yeah, I'll catch you guys tomorrow and show you what this looks like. Alrighty. It's been about 2 days since we scaped our Platy fish tank. I'll show you how it's looking now, baby. Crystal clear. Look at this tank. Nice and like simple, but still like elegant. Still just looks absolutely amazing. Fish are loving it. Obviously, platies are going to be breeding like crazy. Pearl weed's already growing straight up. And like, it's nice that the guppy grass stays like contained in the back, which actually really helps. And once this fills in, this is going to look absolutely amazing. But yeah, that's the Platy tank Aqua-Scaping. I do have some good news if you guys stayed this long for the video. I just reached the amount of watch hours I needed to finally make a members only thing for you guys. So like, it's a membership for YouTube for you guys to see much more content, behind the scenes, live streams, you name it, we're doing it. Starting this Friday, coming up. We're going to start at 8 p.m. Central. I don't know what time that is for everybody else, but 8 p.m. Central, we're going to be live streaming in the fish room. You name it, questions, hanging out, talking. I'm going to be cleaning all the tanks while that's going on, so that'll be lit. If you guys have any questions, I'm going to be here live, 8 p.m. Central. Also, what was the other thing? Feel like there was another thing? No other thing. But yeah, if you guys like the video, like and subscribe, turn on those bell notifications, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.